As I began the journey of getting to know myself and creating a relationship with myself, it was as a result of my dark night of the soul. And during that journey, I became a channel. I am able to bring through source energy. I'm able to bring through basically what I see in my mind is my higher self doing like the old fashioned operator, plugging me in. So if a person asks a question, I get plugged into whatever the energy is that needs to come through to answer that question. It's pretty cool. I will admit that it's very, very cool. But in the beginning of this journey, I had absolutely no knowledge of or relationship with my chakra system. Quite frankly, I'm going to tell you that I thought it was a bit woo woo. When I wrote my second book and the angels came through and actually brought through information about each one of the chakras, I was pretty resistant to it, to be honest, because I had no prior knowledge of the chakras. I mean, I knew about them. I knew there was colors associated with them, but that was about it. I didn't even believe in the color thing, and it was probably the fourth, I think, or the fifth angel that came through that finally said, Kelly, you need to put the colors in to each chapter. It's important. It's part of it. You need to help people understand the importance of the colors with the chakras. And so I went back into when you have an angel tell you to do something, you tend to do what you're told. And so I did. But it has been a long journey. I wrote that book a couple of years ago, and it has taken them, thank goodness that they are as patient and loving as they are, because it has taken my non-physical team this long for me to get to the place that I understand to the degree that I do today. And I always, when I talk now, I've learned through my journey that I am sharing with you what I understand to the degree that I understand it in this moment because things change. They teach us in layers what we are able to comprehend. They give us metaphors and stories and understandings to bring our brain to a place where we're like, oh, now I get it. Well, that's been my journey with the chakras. So I just want to give you kind of a quick little rundown on what I understand, a little tiny bit of what I understand about the chakra system. What I understand is we chose to become human. And one of the biggest mistakes that we make in our humanity is that we are trying to overcome being human to be all spiritual. That is a mistake. It's a deception, truly. It's a deception that keeps us cut off from the potential power and the potential access that we have to help from across the veil. We chose to be human. We are divine energy incarnated into form. And the bottom three chakras, the yellow chakra, the orange, and the red, are our connection to our humanity. The yellow chakra is our egoic thinking mind. The orange chakra is our emotional body, our connection to our emotions. This is the stuff that makes us human. The bottom chakra is the red one. It is our physicality. It's the actions that we take. It's the doing, but it's also what we see, what we taste, what we touch. All of those aspects are part of our physicality, which is accessed through the red chakra. So the bottom three chakras are our connection to Mother Earth. It's our connection to our um, incarnation. So the bottom three chakras facilitate us with our grounding. If you are a person who is starting to have some of these kinds of abilities, I really, really recommend you doing some of the work, creating the energetic relationship with your bottom three chakras, learning to connect with that physical energy within your body, and then moving that down to Mother Earth, and then also receiving from Mother Earth. This is that connection. This is what makes us stable in our life. This is what makes us able to withstand. Because when you start doing this work, you get people who say rotten things to you. And it's not always roses, I can tell you that. This is what gives us the stability within our lifetime. So, this is what gives us our stability. When the heart chakra is the center chakra, then there are the top three chakras, the throat, the third eye, and then the crown chakra. These top three chakras are our connection to our divine self. This is that s- energetic flow connection to source energy, the light of creation, whatever God, whatever you want to say, however you want to talk to it. It's all very much the same thing. The energy of the earth and our humanity and the energy of our divine self come together, particularly facilitated by our breath, into our heart chakra. And it's within when we learn to live a balanced life, not all spirit, not all of the earth, balanced. Our intention needs to be balance. As we breathe the energy up from the heart of Mother Earth and down from the heart of the Creator, and we breathe it into our heart chakra, and that energy melds and goes into our electromagnetic field, and we seek with our intention balance, that is when we really become powerful in our energetic path. So I really encourage you to start practicing. On my YouTube channel, I've got lots of meditations called 6 point meditations, because people don't realize that our energy field collects garbage and it needs to be tended to. When I brought through the angelic group that came to me, that brought me the information about the chakras, one of the first things that they told me was they said that our energy field needs to be tended to just like our physical body does. It needs to be cleaned, it needs to be balanced, it needs to be protected daily. So I really invite you. I can tell you that in my journey, it was a big piece of my journey from being a very fear based, I'd say tad unstable, trying, doing my best, doing what I knew to do person, to a person now who in this world now, I have zero fear. I have zero fear. I understand the power of my own energy. And I have found that ability to find balance, and it's wonderful. My gosh, it's wonderful, because then when your adult kids give you crap, or when your husband gives you crap, and life still happens. Life is going to happen. We chose to live the merry-go-round, to come take a ride on the merry-go-round called planet Earth. And so there's going to be life. That's what we chose. That's what we want. That is the whole reason why we came, is for all of these experiences, to feel our emotions, to be human. But find that beautiful balance between the grounding and the honoring and loving of our humanity, and then using our divine reach to connect to the all. And when you bring that together in your heart, that is when magical things happen. So have a great day, everybody. Please like and subscribe. I would love that. And if you want to become part of my tribe, email me at kellybowker7@gmail.com and put in the tag subject line, add me to your tribe. I send out about one email a week. So have a great day, everyone. Bye bye.